All right, guys, I made it. I'm in college. Um, and I wanted to make this video on the first day of college, to kind of like, just talk about it. But I decided to give myself like a week or wait till the first week of college to make a video about it. So what was I gonna say? I am a little sick. I don't know if you can tell, but like, I don't know, my voice has been like going crazy for the past week. But I just want to make this video, just talk about my experience at college for the first week. I had been waiting every day I was in high school. I was just waiting for it to finish so I could graduate and just go on and start college and get on with it. And there's also a lot of planes here where I'm at. So I first wanted to talk about the class structure. It's way better than high school. Oh my God. With high school, I would wake up. I mean, I still kind of do. Like, I wake up at around 6:30, and my day starts around like 8 o'clock, 8:30, I want to say. And with college, the way my schedule is built, I start at either 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. For my first class, depending on what day it is. But the structure that I have it at, like the way I picked it, I made it so that for 3 out of the 5 days, Monday through Friday, 3 out of the 5 days, I have a big ass like 2-hour break in between classes. And on those days, I only have 2 classes. Like for today, I only have 2. And I just finished with my seminar class. We were talking about like Christopher Columbus and like a document. Like, I don't know, like what was his thought process and everything. Anyways, I say that to say, with the way I chose classes, I feel like it's way better to find time to record videos and shit, 2 hours to just like brainstorm, make videos. I can also, do homework. And as for homework, right now it's not a lot, but but I expect it to be a lot later on. Hold on. I expect it to be a lot, but as of right now, it's just some readings and yeah, like no crazy tests yet. But I know it'll get more difficult later on, as it does for everyone. But I had seminar today, right? Later on, I think I'm recording this, it's 10:44. My next class is at 12, and that class, I think it's English. So after that, I'm pretty much done for the day. I get out at 12:50 and I go on to work. With the college I'm going to, I'm a commuter. So yeah, let me just break it down real quick. I go to UMass Boston. I'm a commuter. I don't dorm. I know you can dorm for the first year, but I don't want to dorm. I'll just commute. Saves me a bunch of money. And with commuting, like my whole, like the way my schedule is, like I commute, and then on days that I have work, I go straight to work, and I don't see my house till like, I want to say like 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whenever I get out of work, right? And basically, everything I need is in this bag. Everything I need is in this bag. And so my point with it is, even though I'm commuting, the classes that I take, I don't need much. Like I don't really need much. So it's not that bad. Like high school, I felt like you needed like 2 folders, a notebook for every single class. Like I remember having to break down the materials I had to bring for each class by like a notebook for each class, a folder for each class. Crazy. It got to the point where a teacher was trying to offer me a binder as well. I'm like, no, I can't use a binder. Like I had no space in my bag. But with college, everything's like relaxed. Like everything's cool, at least for now, And since I'm a first year, I think that also may be why. But yeah, so for today later today I have English. I already had seminar, Then tomorrow, I believe, what is it today? Yeah, like Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's like, I have a slightly like bigger schedule. I have 3 classes that day. So I have math, psychology, and then world music. With psychology, that's like my main thing. My degree's a psychology Bachelor of Arts, which is the more like creative arts version of the psychology degree. Has less math, which is one of the reasons why I chose it. And also I actually enjoy the topic. But with psychology, I'm actually in an advanced class with like 2nd and 4th years as a first year person. Like I think I'm the only first year person in my class. And it's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is when that class starts. And the teacher wants us to do group work. I don't feel like being social at 8 in the morning. I'm still like half awake. I can get a full 8 hours of sleep and I'll still be tired. Like just not in the mood to talk to people, but you know, I do it, you know, I power through. Like it's for the grade, you know, if it's for the grade, then you got to do it. But yeah, so we're just going over for the first week of college. It's mostly going over the syllabus for all my classes, so it's nothing too crazy. For math, I have an Indian teacher. Now, math is my most difficult subject, and this teacher has a very thick accent. I can still understand what he says, but there's just sometimes where it's like, I don't know, the words kind of like mix. So some of the time I don't know what he's saying, but I end up figuring it out. But if I don't, I just ask a question, be like, oh, can you repeat that? And then there you go. But math is my most difficult subject. So the one that I chose was quantitative reasoning, which according to my advisor for my classes, it should be the easiest math class. And it is so far, you know, get into topics of like exponents and shit like that. But that class is nice. And then world music, it's my biggest class. I think it has like 100 people. We have an old guy as our teacher. He talks about like music through different cultures and stuff. And it's actually really cool. But the lectures, man, I now know what college students mean when they're sitting in a lecture hall and it just feels like it goes on forever. Because honestly, it feels like it does sometimes. Like it's, I'm just sitting there, everybody else is on their laptop. I'm trying to pay attention to the guy, you know? And I'm like half asleep. I'm like half asleep trying to keep up with what he's saying. Because he also talks very slow too, so it feels like the class just goes on and on and on forever. But other than that, like for my classes, I think I picked a really good schedule. You know, it gives me time to do homework, create content, and yeah, just keep track of things, you know? Next topic I wanted to talk about was, oh damn, I got a fly on my arm, was the people in college. So for first week, it's really hard to socialize, bro. Like, people, for first week, like, the people don't talk to each other. Like, you know, it's first week jitters, like, it's freshman year, people are coming in and shit. And, just nobody feels the need to talk. Like, nobody wants to break the ice. And, like, I've been thinking about it, like, you know, just getting it over with, like, just be like, yo, what's your name? What's your major? This, and that. And I feel like it would be easier if I was dorming, because I'm with other people in my grade. So it's really easy to, like, talk to people, especially your roommate. If you're dorm, like, you got to get along with your roommate at least. Like, if you're not going to talk to anyone else and you're dorming, you got to at least get comfortable with your roommate. But, you know, people, they don't really feel the need to talk. And, you know, I completely understand that. You know, people, they're coming off their last year of high school. I mean, people have different situations, but people are coming off, most of them, their last year of high school, just graduated, you know, feeling good. Probably been out of school for, like, I want to say, like, 3 months, maybe. So, you know, it's not easy to do it, but somebody got to. But other than that, it's a bunch of people that go to my college. UMass Boston, oh, why was I looking over here? It's a public research university. So It's like one of the bigger colleges that people go to in Massachusetts. And with that, obviously there's gonna be a bunch of students and a mix of people as well. Like, it's crazy. Like, my first class had a mix of, like, I think almost every race. I think my first class was seminar in college, and it just had a mix of everyone, like black, white, Indian, Hispanic. Just it's like a mixed bowl. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, and what else was I gonna say? And the amount of people who just keep to themselves and mind their own business is crazy. Cause I walked into a building, right, to, you know, go to my class, first day, and I take off my earphones. Right, just to, like, see, like, I don't know, just see, like, what's going on. Silence. Everybody's quiet. And I mean, I guess it's because it was 8 a.m. in the morning, but everybody's, like, quiet on with their earphones and shit, and, like, you could hear a pen drop. I don't know why I thought it'd be louder, but, you know, people, they just keep to themselves. You feel me? And I was surprised by how quiet it was. But yeah, like, right now I'm in I don't even know where I'm at. Honestly, I just found this spot today, so I thought it was a nice spot to, you know, sit down, record a video. But with the view that I have right now, let me show you guys. I'm looking out towards like a pier or whatever, I don't know. But they call it UMass Boston. It's like on the seaside, basically. So it's really good views. But where I'm at right now, I haven't really talked to anybody, or like made like a friend. There are some people that went to my high school that go here. I haven't really talked to them. Like we were cool in high school, and we're still cool now. It's just like I never find them now. Like, I gotta look for them, you know. And most of the time they're either in class or just doing their own thing. And yeah, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make friends and shit, you know. It just happens when it happens, you feel me? And I just gotta break the ice. Just like, what's your major? What are you here for? Like, you know? Like, tell me your story or some shit. But yeah, sometimes I gotta make cuts and sometimes I don't. When there's a plane flying by, we're like right next to an airport as well too. I think Logan Airport is like I don't know, like 2-3 miles away or something. Yeah, so this college gets passed by a lot by airplanes. Anyways, for first week, it's not bad. Like, it's really cool. I like the views. It's beautiful, honestly. And I think I may have found my spot for making videos and just talking about shit, you know, outside. At least until it gets cold. You know, it's starting to get a little chilly. We're going into the winter months, so yeah. Other than that, there isn't really much. There isn't really much else. I may record a video like, I don't know, like a week later, day later, I don't know. Just when I find something to talk about. But for my first week of college, it's not bad. It's really good. So I kind of keep this as like a video diary for myself. So yeah, I try to do as minimal edits as possible. You know, I try to cut it when there's a plane. But other than that, yeah, no, great first week of college at UMass Boston. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited for what the future holds, and I'm excited to graduate and move on, you know. All right, so if you joined if you enjoyed the video, you know, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to do this as often as I can, you know, as often as I find topics to talk about. And yeah, follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Do I have TikTok? I do have TikTok. So yeah, just follow me there for more videos. It'll also be in the description as well. So thank you for watching.